In this video, I want to cover the strength of setting up and execute, and then executing quickly on that. Dark Zero is going to go down on man count, but the way that Dark Zero handles getting a plant off in a 4v5 is really something of magic. Something that needs to be pointed out that's kind of difficult to see right now is Maestro is spending the time to place an Evil Eye on the top of this door. And this will be extremely relevant because it's the only form of intel that Rogue has dedicated to stopping the plant that we'll see Dark Zero do.
Gonna work some more long angles in his favor this time. With that, Nick's just trying to get the right exact placement so that the laser goes around the corner. Because of course you have to sprint around the corner very quickly and bravely on a run out like that. And so you can play into that because you are gonna get marked, pretty quickly. You remember when it used to take like 5 seconds before you get marked on runouts?
So here we see the IQ lose her gunfight to the Doc. Doc actually takes no damage.
Very accurate shot there from Slash. Well done to him. And that's going to put Rogue up a little bit early on. Nice advantage to have. As Nyx, who has been a top performer for Dark Zero, goes down. Not the top performer, but a top performer. Of course, that'd be Hyper probably if we're going to point fingers.
Yeah.
At this point, DZ has done one thing, and that's hard breach triple wall.
The whole time, finally found his groove at least.
Yeah.
So far, but the round is far from won. It's only one man advantage, but also a little damage done to Hyper. Rotation caught there. A lot of droning coming out from Dark Zero, now trying to identify the positions at least. But Rogue also taking some opportunity.
They're rotating Buck over to K9, which is a very strong position in order to enable a construction plant or concrete plant. And they have Hyper on this insane rappel that sees all the way towards Sandwich.
Dark Zero, a man down, and they're consolidating their push. They're going straight for the take into Archives. They know what they want, and they're stacked up on it.
At least they've got plenty of time left.
It's probably the right call to focus intensely on this one.
At a minute though, DZ still has zero map control, and they don't look like they're in a very winnable position, especially with the Maestro in that curve position. An important thing to highlight is the network of intel that Dark Zero has. Oftentimes casters talk about this, but we don't always get to see what that looks like. We can see here that we have a cam in Workshop, a cam on the roof skylight, and also one on Armory Lockers, which shows us where Maestro is. Because of the intel that Dark Zero has with the Valkyrie in Workshop, they decide to rotate Buck downstairs in order to contest the Valkyrie with her plant denial. Because of the Evil Eye, they're going to have the Thatcher rotate over to K9 in order to support the plant. Maestro being in that curved position is actually extremely strong for the defenders. Had he not moved to Sandwich, I actually think that the defenders would have stopped this plant entirely. On Dark Zero's side, they will put the planter on the concrete plant. They have the Zafia on the north balcony, the Thatcher on the K9 spot. Again, he throws the EMP in order to get rid of the Evil Eye here. And Buck is below, contesting the Valkyrie underneath in Workshop. The strength of the positions that the attackers are holding in this plant is that because Zafia created a rotation between Archives and Armory, Thatcher and Zafia can both hold these extremely long angles into sight from their respective positions, and Thatcher can also deny anyone who pushes him from Archives. Buck has gone from the K9 position to Bathroom. Buck is in Workshop because he can soft breach from Bathroom into Workshop in order to contest the Valkyrie. Buck doesn't really need to win his gunfight as much as stall so that the plant can go off, and Doc finds himself in a unwinnable situation.
And this is just the worst possible post plant for him.
What I think this round does a great job of illustrating is by setting up and execute using intel in order to inform the push. You can achieve a lot with even very little. Everyone on the side of Dark Zero coordinated so that they could most effectively use their utility in order to get this plant off. And without the rotations that Dark Zero made, this plant should, or really couldn't have happened. Thanks for watching, take care.
What are you going to do about it, man?
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it? And that's the crazy thing. How do they even get that plant? They should